Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna be doing a chit chat get ready with me. That's why I am looking like a mess, but it's fine. So yeah, we're gonna be talking just about like college life, artists, and just anything that comes to mind. So yeah, let's get this ish started. Actually, let me pick up my hair first. So one thing I did want to talk about was university and college, because I know a lot of people are graduating now and they're gonna go into college, and it's a very stressful thing. College is a lot of fun, but it's also very stressful, and just it can get to be a lot sometimes. So one of the hardest things for me in college has been freaking picking my major, because I am so indecisive, like it's freaking crazy. So I know how that can feel, and I know it's really hard to do, because everybody wants to do like a STEM major because it's what you make more money out of, and like the better career, and like your parents want you to do that, or like whatever. So I think going into college for myself, I did not know what I wanted to do. I'm literally right now on my third year of college, of university or whatever. I'm in a university, but I'm just gonna say college because it sounds so much easier just to say college. So I'm in my third year right now, and last year, on my last semester, and I think it was spring semester of last year, I decided, I finally figured out my major, and that major is psychology. And I know it's like everybody's like, oh my god, that's like such a basic major, can you like make money out of that? And yeah, you can. I mean, I know people talk a lot of shoot about doing psychology as your major, like, oh my god, that's so easy, everybody does it. But that's what I enjoyed, and it was a long journey to figuring that out. I started college in 2016, and I went in with my major being pre-med. No, it was biology, to do obviously pre-med and go into med school. So I think I did my first semester. Well, I started in 2016 the summer, so I did summer, and I just did like a really simple class that summer just to get myself started or whatever. And then I started in fall, and I was taking biology, chemistry, and the labs. And I realized it wasn't for me. I enjoyed, biology and chemistry. I actually really like science, but I don't like, what do you call this? I don't like math. And the next semester I had to do math, but I just wasn't excited. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do math, but I think I'm gonna switch my major to English. So I switched my major to English, and I liked that. But I wasn't like, oh my god, like, I think I found my thing. And I think it was because I was taking 2 literature classes. What was I taking that semester? I was taking not even literature. I think I had already taken ENC 1101 and 1102 in high school and stuff. So I started off with like Lit 2012, which is like Introduction to Literature. No, I think that's like Lit 1000. Something like that. So I was taking like 2 of those classes. I was taking trigonometry and earth and space, because that's something that I've always liked, and I was like, oh my god, let me just try an earth and space class, because why the heck not? So I did. I enjoyed the class. It was a really nice, fun class, and everything. But those lit classes weren't like, oh my god, yeah, or whatever. So then I decided that summer, did I do that summer? I think that was like the only summer I haven't done. I'm not sure. But then I decided to switch to nursing, because I was just like, what am I gonna do with an English degree, like be a teacher or something like that? I don't really want to be a teacher. So I decided to be like, okay, so we're just gonna change and we're gonna do nursing. So I started nursing, and I liked nursing, but it just wasn't like my favorite thing. I think I went into nursing because I do like when I go to the hospital, I think it's so cool when they're taking out people's blood and doing all those things. But I just realized it wasn't me. So that was for fall. And then in spring, I decided to go back to English. Good old handy dandy English. And I took some literature classes that I really enjoyed. So I was like, oh, I see this happening. But when you're doing an English major, they do say you shouldn't take more than two literature classes, because it would end up being too much because of the papers and all that stuff. So I took two lit classes. One was medieval monstrosity and the other one was 18th century poetry. I also took, I don't even know what that class is called right now, but like the class all about grammar and all of that stuff that we have to take for the major. So I took that class, and then I was like, I couldn't find any other literature classes or like English classes to take during that time. So I decided to take a psychology class, and I took the class Sensation and Perception. So I took that class and it like changed my life. So I loved that class because it had everything to do with like the brain and all that stuff, and I'm kind of a noob when it comes to the brain, the human brain. I love it, you know what I mean? I'm not setting my face just because it's a matte foundation, and I'm using the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. But yeah, so I literally fell in love with the class, and I was like, okay, I guess my major is now psychology. So I decided to switch my major to psych. I went and talked to like the people and everything, and I switched my major to psych with a minor in English because I realized that I did really love English, and like my heart is in English. You know, I love reading. I have like a freaking library in my computer room, and I love reading. I don't read as much as I wish I did because I do enjoy watching YouTube and like Netflix and stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I do both of those things, you know. So yeah, I decided to do that, and now that's where I'm at. You know, I've been very stressed out because just like when I graduated from high school, I literally just needed a math class, or two math classes to finish my AA, and I took them that summer. And still to this day, I'm still waiting for my college to finally send me my degree, because there's always an issue. Like I literally had to like email them the other day like with another issue, and like it's been really hard because like I've been trying to take like upper level courses, and I have been able to take them at FIU, but I've been having to like send like my like screenshots of my degree audit from college and all that stuff for them to be able to do it, and I want to send over my transcript, my completed transcript, and it's always an issue. I think they finally fixed the problem, and I think I'm gonna be able to send it again. I have to check, but yeah, so I should have finished last year. If I would have known since the beginning I wanted to do psychology, I would have been done already, but I didn't. So it does stress me out that I'm like, oh my god, I could have been done. I could have been doing my master's right now, you know what I mean? But like I can't let it affect me, you know what I mean? I feel like school is such a stressful thing, and people are like, oh my god, school is just like simple or whatever, and like it's not. I feel like it's very stressful. It's like a lot of stuff that you have to do, and it's not easy, you know? I feel like depending on your degree, it might change, but you still get stressed no matter what your degree is, you know what I mean? Because you have to write a paper, you have to take this exam, and you know you want to do good because it's something that you love and that you're excited about. So yeah, I think it's been very stressful, but I'm finally where I'm happy right now, you know. I like what I'm doing. I'm enjoying my classes. And last semester, it was fall, yes, because we're in spring semester right now. No, we're in summer. Fall semester of this school year, so fall 2018, right? So 2018, like the last couple of months, you know, when school starts, like August to like December. I took a class. Oh my god, I did not take it in fall. That's why it was last semester. Spring semester, I took oh my god, I'm so confused. Oh my god, I was so wrong. I switched and I am so off. fall semester, so like the last month of 2018 was when I did the 3 lit classes and that 1 psychology class, which was sensation and perception, and made me fall with like psych, and that's why I changed. There we go. So then this semester that just passed, which was spring because we're currently in summer, I took psychopathology, which has been like my favorite class like ever. It's so amazing. I just like spit, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but I saw it. It's just an amazing class. I feel like it's so much fun. I enjoyed it so much. It's just basically like telling you all of the disorders and like causes and treatments for it. You know, we had to learn like 60 something disorders for the final, because the final wasn't like, how do you call this? It wasn't multiple choice. It was like written. Like she was gonna give us these papers with like people and like what they were going through, how they got referred to you, and you had to diagnose them. So it was amazing. I got 100% on my final. I don't even know how I got 100%. I remember I was looking at it and I was with my friend and I was like, oh my god, is this a lie? She's like joking. And then I kept getting notifications from Canvas saying like, oh, she added a grade, she changed the grade and stuff. And I'm like, oh my god, okay, I knew I didn't get 100%. But it turns out I did. So I'm really happy, and that also showed me like, yeah, you're doing like what you like to do. So literally that's where I'm at right now. I also took that last semester when I took psychopathology, I took behavioral analysis or cognitive processes, which is kind of like the opposite of behavior analysis, because cognitive process is like it's all about the brain, and behavior analysis is all of like learned behavior and stuff like that. So I thought it was really cool to take them both at the same time, because you see how like they're very different, and like they're like, oh, we're like different from this one. So I thought it was really cool. And I also took, what did I also take? Oh, I took memory and memory improvement. So when you're doing psych, at least at FIU, you have 5 areas to choose from. The paper looks like this. And yeah, so I've taken memory and memory improvement, sensation and perception, and cognitive processes that all land in the cognitive/neuroscience category. And as you can tell, that is my favorite because it's the one that I've done the most of. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm really into this. I'm very happy with it. So yeah, that has been my journey with college and university. Sometimes you may feel like you're in a rut or you're stuck, but it's okay. Just like try to get through it. I know it's like hard, you know, and I know it's frustrating and you want to cry sometimes. I totally understand. Been there before. You get so frustrated with school, you're just like, ugh, and you just want to cry. So I get it 100%. But yeah, I think that's like the best thing for you to do. I think it's like figure out your major. And I know it's hard, you know, trust me. I went through all of that. I switched my major from bio to English to nursing to English to psych. So I am doing majoring in psychology with a minor in English. I don't know if I said that already. I think I might have, but I'm not sure. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I'm very excited about it, you know. And I feel like that's how you know you're doing what you like, when you're excited about it. It might not be the safest bet for a job, like if I would have done pre-med and then like a doctor, because I know I'm gonna get a job, or nursing and stuff like that. But I feel like there's no point in doing something that you don't love, you know. I was interested in doing what was it? I was interested in doing psychiatry, but for psychiatry you do have to go to med school. And I love science, but I hate math with a passion. So I know it's hard, you know, like I said a couple of times. I repeated that a couple of times. I'm sorry. It's really hard, you know. But I think just do what you love, because you're not really going to be happy unless you do what you love, you know. And not saying that, oh, just because you do what you love, work is not work, because work is still work, whether you love it or not. You know, you still have to get up and, you know, do your stuff, you know. But I think just do what makes you happy, and like that's your best bet. I really love the psychology field because I feel like there's so many things to it. You know, you could do clinical psych and, you know, have your patients and talk with them and just, you know, help them. There's also neuropsych, where you study people's brains and why they do stuff. There's behavior analysis, which is helping people with, obviously, their behavior. And yeah, there's the ones that really interest me are, like I said already, neuropsych. I really enjoy the brain. I think we have, like, how do you say this? I think the brain is so unique, and there's so much to the brain that we don't know yet, that it's just crazy. So that's a field that really interests me, and I learned a lot of in my memory and memory improvement class, like different techniques, obviously, not techniques, different things I use, like the EEG, the MRI and all those stuff, and also the TMS, transmagnetic, yeah, I think it's the TMS that it's called. And like, I think it's really cool. So it's something that I'm really into. I'm doing psychology, but I don't know what to master in. That's what I'm trying to figure out, because I really like the whole neuropsych thing. I think the brain is just so flippin' cool, you know, and there's a lot of like complicated terms all up in that biz, but it's really nice, you know. I think also that I really like the criminal psychology part of it. You know, I think it's really cool to talk with criminals and see why they decided to do things, like if they're just criminals or if they're like criminally insane. You know, with criminals, and see like what they do, why did they do it, you know, if there's a reasoning behind it, if they just wanted to kill people, you know, if they have any disorders like antisocial personality disorder, and like all of these things that I think it's like really cool to learn. But the scary part about it is, you know, okay, let me see how I phrase this. I've gone to a prison before, not because I was in it, like I haven't been arrested. Hopefully I never do. I went on a field trip when I was doing my community service. They only took us to the female side because, I don't know, they just did. So they only took us there. We went just to like where they were, their bathrooms, their cells, and they took us to the psychiatric ward. That was really scary. It was a really scary experience being in there and seeing that, and it just sucks that people have to go through that. You know what I mean? I feel like nobody should have to go through that. Hold up. So I'm doing my eyeshadow with this NYX like little palette that I made myself. We're gonna do like a little sunset thing because it's like a thunderstorm outside right now. It's like stopped, and I hear a little bit of thunder. I think like it's gonna start raining again. So if you hear a bah, it's just thunder outside. And I'm sorry, but I can't stop the weather. Oh, and then the other thing that I do enjoy, obviously, it's clinical psychology. I was about to say psychiatry. Psychology, because, you know, I feel like I'm the type of person that likes to listen to people's problems and try to help. You know, not that I always do the best at helping, but I do try to help. And I think, like I said, I took that psychotherapy class, psychopathology, no psychotherapy. I do want to take psychotherapy though. So I took the psychopathology class, and the final was diagnosing people, and it was something that I really enjoyed. I was really happy about. I did have to learn like 60 different disorders, over 60 disorders, and their specifiers and stuff like that, because like major depressive disorder has like 8 different specifiers, so I have to know, because I have to specify which major depressive disorder they have. So yeah, it's a lot to learn, but I think it's really fun. Yeah, thanks. It agrees. It's really fun. And it's just something that I really enjoy. So yeah, I'm stuck between those 3. If any of you guys are doing that major, have done that major, or know which one is the best major for me, what you think I should do, let me know in the comments down below. I think it's like hard to choose, But I am trying to take like a class of this and a class of that to figure out what I like. The bad thing is that I've taken like, I feel I've taken the neuropsych ones and I've taken the clinical psych ones, and I love both. The only one I haven't done is the criminal psych one, but I feel like that's something that I would really enjoy just because I really enjoy watching stuff about serial killers and stuff like that. I just like to know what is going on in their brain that led them to want to do that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I want to do, and just basically figure out what to do. So I have some questions that I want you guys to answer too, you know, before I forget. Down in the comments, it's like, what's your major? You know, have you like, did you switch your major, or did you like always know you wanted to do something? I didn't. Sadly, I wasn't like one of those people that like have lived their whole life like, oh my god, I want to be a doctor, or oh my god, I want to be a lawyer. Because literally I've gone through so many things, you know what I mean? Like, I remember being in pre-K. My mom still to this day makes fun of me for it. She's so rude. So we were in pre-K. It was our pre-K graduation, and everybody's like, oh my god, when I grow up I want to be a doctor. When I grow up I want to be a firefighter. When I grow up I want to be a police officer. And I went up there with my paper and I said, when I grow up I want to be a mom. And everybody laughed at me. You know, I still do want to be a mom. That's still the only thing I'm sure about. You know, that major hasn't changed. But, you know, being a mom doesn't pay. So I need a job. And yeah, I feel like you just gotta figure out what you like. You know what I mean? And then actually an advice I have for you guys out there is that if you're like starting college, or you're in college and you don't know what the heck you want to do with your life, I always say to like try and take like different classes of like stuff that that you enjoy. Like I took like a psychology class because I thought, oh, maybe it's something I'll enjoy or whatever. I took a literature class and I was like, oh, maybe I'll enjoy this. So I think you should just like take a class of like maybe you like 3 or 4 things, and you know, just take like a class and see if you do like it. And then if you take the class and you're like, no, this is not for me, you know, you don't. Like just like I took the nurse, like some of the classes that like led to nursing and stuff like that, and I was like, yeah, this is not me. Like this is just isn't, you know. And like that's okay. I feel like some people are like, oh my god, like I'm like, if I do this, like I'm never gonna graduate, you know. And I think it's better to like take longer to graduate than graduate doing something you don't love. Because I do have a friend that right now she's missing 1 semester to go to graduate, and you know, there is this thing called excess credits, and she realized she doesn't want to do that major anymore. She wants to do something else. So right now she's majoring in film, and she realized she wants to do criminal psych. So she has taken some psych classes, but she just has 1 semester left to graduate. So she's gonna graduate and she's gonna get readmitted into college. She wants to apply again to do psychology now as her major. So yeah, I told her to look, like we were telling her to look into doing a double major. But with 1 semester left, I don't know how much you can do, you know, because excess credits are expensive. You do have to pay for them. So, I don't know. I think I have a couple of excess credits too. But yeah, so I think you should take like 1 or 2 classes, because I think it's better to take longer to graduate than to freaking than to graduate doing something that you don't love and have to go back to college or regret it. You know what I mean? It's just, it's hard and it's a lot. But yeah, college is something that is really stressful. But you know, it's not all stressful. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. Be like, oh my god, college is like the most stressful thing in the world. Oh my god, I just saw the freaking brightest lightning outside of my window. The thunder took a little while to come. It's raining now. My roof is wooden, so it might be kind of loud. I'm sorry. And it's like a flat roof. It's not like this, so it's like you're gonna hear the rain. So I'm really sorry if the rain is like loud and obnoxious. I didn't mean for it to be. But like, yeah, like I was saying, college is stressful, but it's not all stress, you know. There are its perks, like the fact that like you take 4 classes and you take them whenever you want, so you don't have to start like at 7 in the morning like for high school. You know, you do get to choose your schedule. Like if you want to just have class Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, you can. If you only want to have class during the day, you can, which is what I do. I try to have my classes the earlier I can. I don't like afternoon classes or night classes. I don't mind waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning to be in my class or whatever. I actually prefer that. You know, I'd rather wake up at 6, go to my classes, and be done like last semester of last year, I think it was. Yeah. My class started at 8 in the morning. And I have to get on the highway to go to school. It's normally 30 minutes, but everybody's going to work at that time, you know. So I would wake up at 6, leave my house by like, wait, no, I wouldn't wake up at 6. I would wake up at 6:20, I think. Leave my house before 7 so I can have like a whole ass hour to freaking drive to school. So that's the part that sucks about the early classes. But on the days that I would have those classes, which were Tuesdays and Thursdays, I would finish at like 10:45, you know, and then I had the day for other stuff, to do other things. Yeah, I think that's like the best part about college. Obviously making new friends. I haven't made that many because I am really shy and I'm such an awkward person, so when it comes to making friends, I'm like hi. So I'm really shy. I'm very awkward, so that happens. The rain is so loud and I have to film another video. I don't think this was the best color for this, but it's already on, so she's just gonna stay on. But yeah, I think I literally had fumé un arroz con mango. Like I did like this. Honestly, I said so many things. I don't even know what I said. I'm gonna edit this and be like, what are you doing with your life? But I hope this helped you out. This entertained you or something. Fingers crossed. And yeah, so the moral of the story is college is stressful, but you know, it's still fun every now and then. You know, you have more freedom, more liberty for stuff. I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, I know it's stressful and like choosing your major is hard or whatever, but don't stress yourself out about it. I know, because I stress myself out about it. You know, I'm still a little stressed out. School is so stressful, but you know, you can't let it knock you down. You just have to keep going, like woohoo or whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any comments on whatever I said, because I don't even remember what I said right now at this point, because I said so many different things and I went on so many different tangents, so like I don't even know. But yeah, just leave anything down in the comments below. Honestly, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, whether it was because you liked the content as like in what I talked about, whether you were just confused or you're like, okay, I'm just still gonna give you a thumbs up, or like whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.